Grammy Award winning and multi-platinum selling record artist whose songs like Level Up and 1-2 Step have topped the Billboard charts. You can catch her this Thursday, though, co-hosting Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. Everybody, please welcome the one and only Ciara. Hello, dear lady. How are you doing?
Amazing. Happy to be here. Excited.
I know you're excited. You're back. You're going to be hosting. Before we get into so much of the New Year's Eve, we talk about the year we just had, and a lot of us, it's been a trying year, but you had a blessing becoming a mom again in a pandemic. I guess, what is that kind of emotionally like? In a great year and when things are normal, that's a heck of an experience, but for it to be happening in this time, what was that like?
Oh my goodness, it was incredible because it was a huge adjustment. I never experienced having a baby or being pregnant in that way. Yeah. But I will say, you know, I was able to find the silver lining, you know, or linings in the midst of it all, and definitely being able to bring in our new little baby boy Win was a blessing, and he brought us so much joy, and he kept us going along with our other two babies, Future and Sienna, and so. You know, God is good in many ways, and that's definitely one of them. So it was a blessing to have him come and join our family.
How are Future and Sienna with the new baby?
Oh my gosh, they're so good. I'm just like, can you guys practice the same behavior you practice with him on each other? Because, you know, in the 3 and 6, they kind of like they have a love-fight relationship, but with Win, nothing is ever like bothering them. He's like so perfect to them. They're so good. I'm like, okay, come on, guys, let's have this going with you two as well. But it's really sweet. They love taking care of him. Now,
I talked to your guy, Ryan Seacrest, a little earlier today, and he was telling me that he picked up a hobby during the pandemic. He now has an orchard that he's making his own olive oil. You picked up a hobby, or picking up a pandemic hobby as well. You're skiing?
Yes!
Oh, wow.
I will say skiing is definitely one of my newest hobbies. It is amazing. It's so peaceful. It's a challenge now. I'll tell you, day 1 was awesome. Like, oh, this is the best thing in the world. Then day 2, I was like, okay, you start overthinking everything when you're going down the slopes. You're like, you got to make your skis point a certain way, turn this way, turn that way. And I was like, okay, all right. I got to get my confidence back. I got to find it. Then day 3, I was like, oh, I'm ready for the world. And so I was back at it, and I definitely, I have a new hobby for sure.
You know what? After the pandemic, I'm going to run into you at some point here or there. I will not be running into you on the slopes. That is one place you are not going to find this brother.
You know what?
You're just not.
You gotta try it one day.
Okay. Let's talk now about this New Year's. It's going to look different, feel different in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways, it's going to be the same. What can we expect when we turn on that TV and watch New Year's Rockin' Eve? I guess, what are we going to see that feels the same and certainly going to feel different?
Well, I'll tell you, we are definitely going to make sure we're still rocking. You know, it's definitely different when not having, you know, a large crowd, you know, but we made it for that, those missing bodies in the room. We still made sure we kept the energy up. It's definitely a COVID-safe party, which I would encourage everyone that's watching to make sure they're practicing a COVID-safe party. But you're going to see everyone from J-Lo to Maluma to Doja Cat, Meg Thee Stallion, Saweetie. I'm going to be rocking and representing the party on the West Coast. Ryan is going to be holding down with Billy Porter and Lucy Hale in New York. And then we got Big Frida in New Orleans, which is going to be fun too. So, you know, you guys, everyone's going to still be in for a treat and a good time. It's definitely going to be different than, you know, how we've done it before. But we found a way to still keep it going and keep that energy up for everyone to still be able to smile and enjoy themselves. I think that's so important that we all smile during these times and that we all keep our energy up. And also that we're hopeful, you know, as we roll into 2021. And we also get to honor the essential workers on the show this year, which is really awesome, and I think very necessary for so many reasons, the obvious reasons, you know, because without them, I don't think the world would be holding up the way that it is. So we found a way, you know, to bring it all together, and we're going to find a way to bring it together. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Congrats on the growing family, and congrats on the New Year's Rockin' Eve. We saw the picture we had up earlier. Your hair was green with Win. It's pinkish purple now. And for New Year's Eve, it's going to be what, Ciara?
Stay tuned. You got to tune in to see.
Stop, Ciara. God, this is going to bother me now to no end.
You got to keep it fun. You got to keep it exciting. We're going to have a good time together. Everyone has to tune in. Rockin' New Year's Eve is going to be rocking. We're going to keep it going, keep the party going.
All right.
And let's make 2021 great.
Well, congrats. Really good to see you. Thanks for spending some time here with us. And we will certainly see you tomorrow night. Happy New Year's to everybody in the household, all right?
Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you. Happy New Year's to you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.